Hi, I've dealt with low self-esteem for years, and if you clicked on this video, you're probably dealing with it too. No matter the reasons, maybe it was body image issues or bullying, you have insecurities, and you feel like you aren't good enough. According to what you've learned, you need more self-esteem. But self-esteem isn't everything. While researching for this video, I found a better and easier way to feel good about myself without tapping into self-esteem as much. And no one is really talking about it, even though it gives the same benefits with fewer downsides. And that is called self-compassion. But more on that later. For now, let's focus on self-esteem. And please pay attention and internalize stuff. I don't want this to just be another video that you watch and forget about. Low self-esteem often starts early on in life, so it can be a really hard habit to break. You have to completely relearn the way that you think about yourself and the way you act around others. Maybe you feel like you're not smart, attractive, or you're clumsy. Something is wrong with you. You are unlovable. These thoughts normally come from childhood. Somehow, you now have a program running in the back of your mind, causing you to feel unconfident. You feel crippled because of an emotional scar inside of you. Look back at your life and think, what could have caused this? Be honest with yourself and your past. Psychoanalyze yourself and then act. Once you find what the problems are, you can then figure out what you can do to act. And as someone who's studying psychology and as someone who's gone to the psychologist, I can tell you one thing for sure. Therapy definitely helps. So why did I talk about self-compassion? What is the biggest problem with focusing on self-esteem? Well, self-esteem is related to the better than average effect. This means that we have to feel superior to other people to feel like we have any worth at all. Imagine you're an amateur singer, songwriter, and you invite all of your friends and family to see you perform at a cafe. And after the big night, you ask everyone, how'd it go? And they say, you were average. How would you feel in this scenario? Like you didn't do good? In our society, being average is not acceptable. We have to feel superior to others to feel like we have any worth at all. And the problem with that, of course, is not everyone can be superior to other people. So self-esteem is based off comparisons with others and outside feedback. And interestingly, our self-esteem is more impacted by our acquaintances than by our close friends, which means that our self-esteem can be really badly formed. Before we finish off the self-esteem topic with some tips, I want to remind you that other people don't know you. How they judge you has nothing to do with who you are because only you truly know yourself. Only you know what you've been through that made you the person that you are. Don't let outsiders in on your own self-evaluation. Also, self-esteem has to do with what you value. If you value being athletic and you're not athletic, you'll feel bad about yourself. And if you value beauty and you're not beautiful, you'll feel bad about yourself. But if you change what you value, you'll feel better. And please, value stuff that you can change, because the stuff you can't change, you're not at fault for that. I'm now going to give you some tips on how to improve self-esteem. They'll get increasingly more important. And if you relate to any of them, just pause the video to read more about it. First, learn to be assertive. How assertive are you? Especially in front of other people, about your own values, philosophy, goal. Secondly, establish a purpose. Set goals and uphold your commitments and promises to yourself. Third, avoid negative self-talk. Challenge these negative thoughts. Are they realistic or are they just distorted perceptions? Third, focus on things and thoughts that you can change. If several things are affecting your self-esteem negatively, you can tackle them one by one. With every item on your list that you address, you should start to feel a sense of relief. And finally, fifth, don't compare yourself to other people. When you do that, you tend to see the good in them and the bad in you. Social media works a bit like that. Let me explain. You may scroll through stories and find yourself comparing what you have and what others have, possessions, opportunities, or appearances. But you have to remember that people only put the good of their life on social media, their best days, not even their best days, the best part of their best days. So good luck being as good as whatever everyone is posting on social media, and good luck being as good as the best part of the person you're comparing yourself to. Self-esteem gives you self-love and appreciation. Self-compassion does the same through other ways. Self-esteem is all about self-image. You can change it and feel better, but self-compassion isn't like that. It allows us to feel good about ourselves without us having to judge or evaluate ourselves at all, positively or negatively. The bricks of a self-esteem building aren't just comparisons with others, but also attractiveness and good performance. They are the outcome of doing well, not the cause. And this can make self-esteem unstable. It fluctuates according to our latest success or failure. Self-compassion isn't like that. It leads to the same sense of kind, caring, concern towards ourselves that we usually apply towards others. It's a kind, connected, and clear-sighted way of relating to ourselves, even in instances of failure, inadequacy, and imperfection. The best part is that self-compassion is available precisely when self-esteem fails us, when we fall flat on our face, embarrass ourselves, or even come in direct contact with the imperfection of life. Self-esteem is a measure that we use to sum up our worthiness as good or bad. Self-compassion accepts the richness and the complexity of a human experience. It honors the fact that all human beings have both strengths and weaknesses. We are imperfect human beings who experience suffering and are therefore worthy of compassion. So self-compassion entails treating yourself with kindness, recognizing your shared humanity, and being mindful when considering your negative aspects. Pause if you have to. It's better than self-esteem because there's no outside factors or comparisons involved. And you can use both the tips for self-esteem and for self-compassion to feel better about yourself. And talking a bit about my own story, I've improved a lot with self-esteem over the past few years. But I still feel like it impacts all of my daily activities, especially if it involves performing in front of large or small audiences. Even if it's friends, I feel like I'm being judged because everyone sees my imperfections, and even though sometimes I just forget about it, the feeling is always there that I'm dumb, ugly, slow, sluggish, forgetful, childish, a dumbass, all of my flaws, only focusing on my flaws. But we can't be perfect. If we looked at the good in ourselves instead, we'd be so much happier. So what's your story with self-esteem? Comment down below. Really love reading the comments, and I read somewhere that 85% of people deal with low self-esteem in their lifetime. And I hope this video helped you as much as it helped me while I was making it. Thank you for watching till now. Like, share, subscribe, and click on any of these videos if they're of interest to you. Oh, and share this to someone with low self-esteem. That'd be cool.